Hello there everybody, Oimon here and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator 2. Literally. So yes, when we last left off, we'd been running around clearing up a whole bunch of stuff, and then we'd ended up here at this shooting range, which is, this is your life, basically. Apparently it's a PowerWash Simulator water squirt gun shooting thing that is literally what happened in the last game, which admittedly is quite funny. This game's always had a sort of a tongue-in-cheek sense of humor to it, but we've been getting on quite well. We've more or less cleared out the outside, although the roof is still going to need cleaning. I haven't bothered to go up there yet. But we were on the inside, and of course last time I was doing this, of course my voice was basically shot, as you may remember. But yes, I think we're okay to just keep going and keep chipping away at all of this. And we shall see ultimately where it all ends up, which is hopefully nice and clean. Do these roof beams, why not? Yeah, Bigfoot, get in. Hey Jagoth, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing alright over there. Come on up you get. Ah, no, Bigfoot is stopping me. You know, technically speaking, Bigfoot wasn't actually in the last game. People talked about him, but he wasn't actually there. You were busy all weekend? That's fine. I didn't stream for several days. Yes, I only streamed yesterday. So, don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. I didn't realize this was 3D. Oh, hey, Kane. Welcome, welcome. Got him on the mend. Yes, me too, actually. I was really sick. Like, I was genuinely very unwell. My voice was practically gone for, like, a day. My throat was just that sore. And, yeah, it was rough, but I got over it. Always do. Just dose myself up to the eyeballs with every medicine I could get my fingers on. Pick me up and I'll rattle, you know. Apology accepted, Kevin. What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were arguing. That's an apology. It was a carefully worded clarification. What was the last word, Kevin? Out of town last week getting the things we had in storage, and then the entire weekend we were just unpacking and organizing. Yeah, I mean, you know, I moved house last year. You may remember that involved a lot of packing and unpacking and deciding what you do and don't want to keep, and fun times all around, really. Why is this floor not quite... Oh. Aha. Okay, let's do the back. I was hoping This one would actually be quicker than it is. For some reason, there seems to just be a lot of specifics. I haven't even got to the bloody roof yet. Nice. Alright, that's all of that. That's all of that. Oh, good. We are done with the platform now. Okay, what next? Guess we'll do the walls. This one's gonna be fun. I do hope he's going to stick these toys out in the sun so they can dry off a bit. Hey. Apparently I missed a bit. I know I was ill last time, I didn't think I'd missed that much. There it is. Right. On to the next wall. There's so many toys. How the hell did the toys always get so dirty? Nope, not that one. I wanted... No, wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I can remember the controls. No, what I wanted was you. Have I met kids? Yeah, on a semi-frequent basis, I meet a couple. Don't have them myself. My brother does. There's a patch of dirt somewhere around here and I've got to find it. Doesn't help that UFO is in the way. Go away, UFO. I only just noticed that that was even there. That had blended in with the dirt so unbelievably well. That was kind of creepy. Why not the scrubby disc? I don't think that would work very well. Shelf. That one's clean. That's the wall. Find the bit of the there it is. Is that the bit that's... There it is. Very hidden caterpillar. Correct. That's why he was so hungry. No one could find him to feed him. Or alternatively, you could go the very hidden caterpillar was the unsuccessful sequel to the very hungry caterpillar because no one could find it. Oh, there's one here too. Well, we're getting there. We're almost done on the inside bit. We still got a bloody roof to do, of course. That'll be fun. I'll do the plane in a bit. Stick with the ceiling for now. I missed it earlier. Did they explain why your previous adventure is a shooting gallery? Well, I can only assume that what happened in the last game ultimately became very public knowledge. You know, people know about the statues. They know about the beam that keeps the volcano in check, or kept the volcano in check. I think the whole thing did end up going public. So my guess is this is just someone capitalizing on the event. I'm willing to bet I don't see any residuals from this, which is a bit unfortunate. Apparently, excuse me, apparently buying the new PowerWash HQ basically bankrupted me, which is why I got to buy all my equipment again. I thought power washers needed an agent. Well, I imagine most power washers aren't like, you know, we saved the world famous, so probably most of them don't. We're just, we're special. Hey. Anything else? Okay, I think we can go up to the roof. Shouldn't take too much longer to wrap this one up. I can't remember. I think we did unlock the next one. I don't remember what it was. I think it unlocked it like, I don't know, 50% of the way through this, because you're never quite sure. I need to remember to check the upgrades. See if I've got enough to buy a new washer and a few toys. Very good. Another one. Doesn't it take a long time to clean things? It's a little wonder people just don't bother. So much effort. They put more time into PowerWash Simulator than actual cleaning lately. Yes, that is also very true on my part as well. Although, in my defense, I've been ill, and the last thing you want to be doing when ill is cleaning something up. When I next get the chance, I do need to hoover. It's quite messy downstairs. It's not pleasant. Although, in my defense, even when I was ill, I still had to clean out the bird cage. So, otherwise I'd feel guilty about that one. So, you know. I have birds. I have a bird, which I sort of inherited after what happened with my mum. I'm hoping, and I don't mean this in a cruel way, but I'm kind of hoping the bird won't be around much longer. Truth be told, she's not exactly looking great. She's missing quite a lot of feathers. And I'm like, well, pretty sure they're about 12 years old, which is long in the tooth, well, beak, I guess, for a budgie. I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. Oh, my luck, it'll be a phoenix. I mean, that being said, like, the bird has been ill looking for about 3 years now, so, you know, it's entirely possible that the bird could keep going for... I don't even know how much longer. I mean, I don't even know how long budgies can live in captivity. I'm hoping not too much longer. Thing doesn't even like me. Anytime I try and clean it out, it immediately just starts attacking. I'm like, dude, I'm on your side. Although from what I understand, that's fairly typical budgie behavior. Budgies just don't like anyone. According to Google, the average lifespan is 16 to 20 years. Fuck. Welp. As I said, we think she's somewhere around 12 or 13. That does not bode well. Come on, get up there. Does that look like a creepy face to anybody else, or is that just me? That looks like a creepy face. Anywho, let's get rid of the creepy face. Alright, what are we missing? Oh, did I not get the back of that one either? Nice. Cool. What? Hey, complete. Kind of wondering if I might get something for activating all of those at once. Yes? No? Nothing? Sucks. Oh well. I thought I might get an achievement to pop up or something. No. Unless I missed one. That was a lot of cats. There were a lot of cats in the first game. Let's be honest. There were a lot of cats in the first game. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the name of my company. Changes every bloody time, doesn't it? Okay. Take me home. Okay. Right, let me have a look at the Voshage stuff. So we got 1,000 for that. What do we got? We don't quite have that one yet, but yeah, that's fine. Still, that's medium duty now. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, on to the next, which is you, Road Sweeper? Road Sweeper. Oh my god. 29 from this day forth, you are forever loved by at least one person, me. Started work this morning, forgot all about my detour around the annual Huxbury run on Oak Street. Drove my road sweeper straight into a party zone. Not sure what the fallout from this is going to be. I'm hoping with all that juice flying around, people kept their camera phones in their pockets and I got away with it. One thing's for sure, if I'm going back to the yard with it looking like this, and I know my work nickname's going to be for the next 40 years. Sure, let's clean another vehicle. I do quite like these little mini ones, because this is just like, it's just a quick little thing. Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It is kind of bad, yeah. As soon as I turned the corner and saw all the revelers having fun checking huckleberries, I knew I was in trouble. You know, it doesn't help that it looks like blood. I'll be honest with you. I had no choice but to style it out and act like I was supposed to be there. Well, it would have been semi-alright if I hadn't panic-pressed my brushes on. I don't know, I just thought I'm driving through a parade, gotta look official like if it was a fruit mixer or something. Severely underestimated the power of the sweep. Slack pile. And then I probably could have written it out if I hadn't started waving. I don't know, I just thought I gotta own this moment. Oh, down below the brushes were going crazy. Also, is this stuff on there or something? No, not that one. Not that one either. Better. Well, it looks like we finally got some stubborn stains that ain't going away normally. I really want to keep high morale, you know. Really hope no one reports this. I love my job. Every time I catch a piece of litter between my brushes, I feel like a black hole sucking in yet another galaxy. I think a black hole might struggle to suck in a galaxy, but I see where you're coming from. I hate to be a pedant about space, but it's like one of my few things I really like. Meanwhile, in Turgento... Oh dear, someone snapped a picture! You're in trouble now, pal. What's with the bar on the side of the thing? I don't know, it's weird. It goes up and then it goes down again. I don't know. So I need to move you, please. Can I take you? You're in the way. Damn cats, man. They follow me everywhere. How is the tire still dirty? I literally cannot see any dirt on it. Aha. Oh, I could have turned them off. That would have been nice to know before. Right, what we got? Front sweeper brush. And one of the tires. You, not you, you apparently. Oh, and you as well. Way! This royal. I need to get my gas station all cleaned up before we're closed down for good. Gas station? Okay. Don't think water and oil mix very well, but we can try. I suppose. Hello, pet. Right. Okay. Clean. Chris here from the council. Thanks again. How come mean Finn out of a real sticky one there? Don't worry, he's fine. In fact, he's currently telling his story to the local news network. Of course he is. $750 for that. That's a lot. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Hi, muckamucks in the ivory towers of Liberty City have demanded that we clean up our humble gas station. You believe the goal. First, they build a new interstate that reduces passing traffic to a trickle. Then they say we're an eyesore to the few still traveling on it. This time of year thing put a rocket all up their behinds. If they ain't happy with the state of the place, they could at least put their hands in their pockets. Anyway, best get on it. We'll be inside. Okay. Gas isn't oil. It's made from oil, but it's not oil. I know. But it's kind of oil. It's an oil derivative. Let's be honest here. Okay, well, it's 5 to 9. I guess we could take a break now. But yes. Diesel only. Blimey. Ooh, it's even got a play place out back, because of course it has. Why not? I suppose it's a stop as much as anything else, isn't it? It's always one of... People just hook batteries up to anything. It's always one of those things that kind of is an odd thing between like UK and America, is that you call it gas because it's gasoline. We call it petrol because it's petroleum. And it's the same fucking thing. Like, it's all the same thing. But it is weird that we get our names from different locations, isn't it? Anyway, it is a couple of minutes early, but I think this is a good place to pause and take a quick break. I do need a drink. I need to go get myself a cup of tea, I think. And I shall be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's get started. Might as well do the edge. It's a barrel of fun, apparently. So, are you doing the whole thing over? No, doors, walls, and those fiddly bits up front, even the roof. I think I am, yeah. When you ain't been up there in a while. Mama practically lives up there, so who knows what you'll find. Uh-oh. For the record, if I find anything illegal up there, I am not calling it in. That is your job. You're the owner. If I find a suitcase of money? Well, then that's not illegal, so I don't have to tell anyone. Hey. Get off the ladder. Nice. We did that. Did that count as this one over here as well? Apparently it did not. Nice. Okay, let's do this bit now. there's going to be oil all over the place, isn't there? And like I said, oil and water don't mix. So, you know, this is going to be a trickier job to clean up, isn't it? Tell you what, let me get out Mr. Floor Cleaner. Which actually seems to be working out pretty well. Nice. Water and electricity mix well together, don't they? Open 24/7, except right now. Okay. Tell you what, Sugar, you wouldn't believe the things we've seen come along here now they've opened the interstate. Anyone sneaking in or out of town comes this way, but so too do the mining trucks now. And you should see... What did that say? God damn it. Here's an annoying thing. You can't see... I don't think you can see the messages. I don't know what... I don't think you can see the messages they pop up there, which is actually kind of irritating because sometimes they ping too fast for me to be able to see them. So I miss what they say, which is kind of irritating. I'm missing the juicy lore. All the way round. Sorry, you let me place it this way, but won't let me place it the other way. What? No, now I can't place it at all. What? Okay, sure, whatever. We done on this set? Not sure. I think we are actually. Lone Station. It is very lone. I was going to say, I think that does actually count. The squelching noise I feel is a bit much. We good? Hey, there we go. Okay, on to the next. Even on its most extended thing, it's like... still misses bits. To find her, it's Park Warden. Is that his name or what he is? I hear you're back in business. A bit of a fix at the recreation grounds. Bystanders. Filthy. Dirty. What? Oh, the bandstand. Sorry, bystander. So, hang on. Is he a park warden? Because it seems like he's a park warden. Who's called Park Warden. Look, I know nominative determinism is a thing, but come on, guys. Pretty. Nice. Yeah, I thought the sound effect was a little off. I was like, hang on a sec. So if I... Huh. That's really weird. You can keep the sound effect of one device by just automatically switching to another. That's actually really funny. I'm going to do this one with this one because there's a lot of specifics. Some of these rigs that pass by, you might as well call them drivable houses. They're as big as one, you feel them before you see them. I think I feel one now. Wait for it. Nope. Definitely not. Invisible truck. Yeah, but you're supposed to be able to feel it, and I don't feel anything. The next message is, sorry, I had to sneeze. Nice. So we got some rust. We have to get the old soapy soap out. Clean off most of the dirt first. Just to make sure that we got it. Oop, come on, up you get. Okay. I really wish I knew what the little meter next to the thing meant. To be honest, I really don't know. Because it just keeps climbing up and up and up, and I don't get the why of it. Holy shit! Well, there you go then. What has he been doing with the gnome? What even is that? Oh, what, playing cards? No, that ain't it. That thing might as well have come out of a pinata. Oh no, these things are much bigger than that. Wait for it. Oh. There it is. I did wonder. Well, hey. Okay, well, back to the floor. Been a week and a half since you last had it. It's time for tea. I have a cup of tea, and if you hear me go quiet for a few seconds, that's probably because I'm munching on a croissant. I got to eat it this afternoon, so I'm like, well, I'm not wasting it. I want it while it's fresh. Croissants are nice when they're fresh. I just missed, I was going to say so many little bits. What do you reckon, guys? Are we thinking bot? Happy to be proven wrong, but yes, definitely a bot. Just ignore it, I'll delete it when I take a break. My guess is they kind of cottoned on to the fact that Twitch was automatically blocking the other types. So now they've changed what they're doing. Isn't that good? Just hold your horses. They'll be along, don't you worry about that. I can't wait to see what the hell this is. keep wondering what the bloody hell those things in the sky are, and they're just birds. Right. I'm willing to bet the next vehicle will be round at about 50% clean. Call it a hunch. Last one was in at 30, so it makes a certain kind of sense. Come on, you. There it is. Thank you. There's something. We good? No, not quite. Yep. Yep. How about now? That'll do it. I think they're going to have to get the soap out for that. Let's clear up what we can, at least. Kind of waiting to see when we hit 50% if that's when the next truck's going to come by. Because that ain't going to be it either. Okay, here we go, 50%. Yes? No? Damn it. I don't know, just the last one popped at 30%. Maybe the next one will be at 60% then. Because, you know, 30, 60, 90 perhaps. It was only a guess. Hey, there we go. Now. He has been honeyed? Ew. Pass. I just put sugar in mine. Honey is a weird taste to me. It's gonna sound odd. Honey tastes dry. It's exactly the same problem I had with peanut butter. Although peanut butter, to my taste buds, tastes hot. Not like spicy, like temperature-wise. It tastes like it's hotter than it should be. I don't know if maybe that's just my mouth having a reaction to the peanut oil or something, but because I'm not like allergic to peanuts or anything, well, as far as I know anyway. Are you solid or liquid honey? Well, generally liquid. I mean, usually the state the honey's in, you know, it's kind of a liquid. Buy honey that's been cooled so it solidifies. I know. I was making a joke. Typically comes in cubes if memory serves. You can get it in the UK, although I don't think it's actually that common. Like, it's not that you can't get it. You can get it. It's just you don't see it all that regularly, you know? Or maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. It's not something I necessarily go shopping for that often. Typically, if I'm going to use honey, I'll do like a honey and brown sugar glaze for when we have gammon, which is very nice, actually. Would recommend. Any sounds? I know there's people in there. They said they'd be in there. No. No sounds. Well, okay then. That is a very stubborn stain. Okay, looks like we're going to have to spray that down with some other stuff. But I have noticed it's 10 o'clock. We're 56% of the way through. I think maybe I'll polish off the gas station today, and then we'll see what unlocks next as to whether or not I start another level or not. But I mean, the rest of this will probably take me the rest of the stream. I may not even 100% finish it, but we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, break time. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, so I'm going to clear this off and see what, if anything, needs some extra before I start spraying it. Yeah, like that. Which I had a feeling it would. I mean, these are literally the oil pumps, so, you know. Sorry, the gas pump. Did I? I did. Apparently it's still dirty, but I can't... Ah, there it is. I was going to say, I can't see how. Nice. Rusty gasket. Our services. 2 quick questions. Are you open for business? And do you have a gravel pit to slow down out of control vehicles and fast approaching your yard? Oh, for God's sake. When did this turn into Blast Corps? God, that's a game I haven't thought of in years. Good game. Very good game. One of those games where you're like, considering all the revivals, why has there never been a revival of that yet? Maybe it wasn't popular enough? I don't know. I thought it was good fun. Hard as balls, especially in the challenge section, but still good fun. I never did quite finish it. The challenge to get the platinum medals is literally insane. There are some levels you have to complete in like 2 seconds. I'm like, what? How? What? But the main game is good fun. Ding! Because Microsoft has wasted all of Rare's IPs. That is true. Although I don't actually know if Blast Corps stayed with Rare or not. It could have stayed with Nintendo. It might not have done. It was, I think, an original Rare idea, but hard to say exactly. It probably did. It's like I've always wanted to see a remake of Space Station Silicon Valley, but that ain't gonna happen. Because Space Station Silicon Valley was created by a company called DMA. Nope, not sure what it stands for. And that company got absorbed into Rockstar. And Rockstar only make one game these days. Fun fact, actually, it was Rockstar absorbing DMA that actually led to Grand Theft Auto 3 becoming the open world game that it was. Because people in DMA created a game called Body Harvest, which is the world's first open world 3D game. Or 3D open world game. Get it right. Rockstar spends 10 years making one game. True. But then, let's be honest, that's kind of the model for a lot of game companies these days. I mean, Bethesda, they kind of do that too. You know, I mean, I like Bethesda's games, but I don't like fucking waiting for them. You like Body Harvest, Jagoff? Yeah, it's a good game. I liked it. It's very rough. Like, you know, Body Harvest is, again, that's like a game that, like, we could totally get a modern version of, I think, you know? Because the N64 was kind of like Wild West, like the PlayStation was, you know, it was like very rough. A lot of things hadn't been like worked out in terms of how the fuck do we do this in 3D. We were still in the baby days of 3D games design. It's funny thinking back to Body Harvest because it really did, like, without even like knowing what it was doing, set up everything you expect in an open world game these days. You know, lots of weapons, lots of different vehicles to drive around in, varied objectives, all that sort of stuff. Like anything you see in like GTA or Just Cause or any of those other open world games, it started in Body Harvest. Feel a rumbling deep down in my gizzard. That might not be a car, mate. That you might be having a stroke. Anything coming? I'm really wondering what the punchline of this is going to be. Because it's going to be a punchline. Apparently we can run it. So is the meter just really, really slow? Is that what it is? Does it just take a long time to update each time? Does it like regenerate then over time or something? Maybe. See, look, now it's going all the way up to half, and I'm like, what? How does this work? There must be some sort of weird trick to it or something. I don't know. So I just noticed all the stuff like slowly sliding down. I thought, wait, is it actually going lower? No, it's just an effect. Ah. Gotcha. All right. There it is. Okay. Is that everything I can reach? Although I suppose, no, there's this. Yeah, it does raise questions, considering all the spots that we are finding, like, oil and stuff all over the walls. Like, what the bloody hell are people doing with it? If I didn't know any better, I think some people might be trying to burn this place down. Oil fight. Yes, the even less successful sequel to Food Fight. See, even here, lots of communism. Always in the oil. Right, I need to get up onto the roof. I think let's grab you. Put you there. I'd like to say, well, at least there'll be less oil on the roof, but, no. That is, sadly, not the sodding case. There's also rust and other things as well that we're going to have to get rid of. Gotcha. Sorry, but your friend has got to go. Mostly because he's in the way. So is the big truck going to show up at 90%? Or are we going to wait until 100? Okay, so he wants a no-show. You must think I'm a right one. Oh. You don't even get it. The punchline is there is no punchline. That thing is out there though, mark my words. Right. Oh, I wonder if that's the one that crashed into my office. Probably is, actually. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, isn't it? That's what you were sensing. You were sensing the crash. Oh, aliens, yes, of course. How silly of me. I should have suspected. They are out there? I wonder if we'll get actual aliens in this one. Because, technically speaking, the aliens in the last game weren't really aliens. They were just time travelers from the future. But they did fly around in a flying saucer, so, you know, close enough. How the hell you got oil on the back of the sign is beyond me. Why is the gas station roof still not clean? Uh-oh. My lights just flickered. That was not a good sign. If I disappear, it was a power cut. I hope not. I don't know. I was wondering if it had different sizes or something. It did not. It is very hard to see where I haven't cleaned, because it's bright sodding yellow and the bits I've missed glow orange. There it is. Okay, why is this wall apparently still... Why is this one wall being so bloody stubborn? What am I missing? There's got to be something big I'm missing, but I don't see anything anywhere. It's just tiny little dots that are apparently adding up to something that I'm just not seeing. Got it. Somehow. Oh. Apparently the handles needed. Okay. Ooh. Bloody handles. Nice. Nice. Oh, a tire and a faucet. Woo! Are we going to get the big rig coming through now, perhaps? No. Maybe he was sensing something else. As I said, probably the crash, but still. Look at him go. You know, they really need to have a thing where you can look at this from multiple angles, because only seeing it from one angle just doesn't really work, does it? You were sensing the volcano. The volcano is not supposed to be erupting. That's the thing. We fixed that problem. You want to be out for hours, getting your handiwork with tears in our eyes. We ain't seen the place looking like this for many a year. Anyway, Ron gives me this cheeky smile, dashed indoors, and now there's soul music floating out the window. Okay. Let's hope Marvin keeps himself to the roof for a while. Okay. A quarter of an hour. First, let me buy that. So we've got all of that. So what are we looking for? We want about, let's see, 1, 9, that's 1,000. Yeah, we want about 2,500 before we buy the next one. We're already at 880 though, so that's nice at least. Right, we got that. And in terms of jobs, we'll do the mobility scooter, because I've got like a quarter of an hour left. Less than that, really. So mobility scooter will be a quick one to finish off with. I know some folks complained about that merman's beam, but I weren't one of them. You see, I love giving folks a treat, and that beam's Faraday lines straight over our retirement home, all the way to the Bullseye Superstore at the edge of town. So every night, I follow that beam there, just as the markdowns go out. The what? Just as the markdowns go out. Oh, like the price markdowns get thrown out because they're cheap. Load up with as much discounted deliciousness as my scoot could handle. But the beam went off just as I was shortcutting it through the national park. Made it out eventually. Those woods are denser than pound cake. My scoot's not cut out for off-roading. Well, okay then. Let's get bubbly. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Talk about whitewashing. Here you go. It's all nice and clean. I have found my way out of those woods, but the discount snacks didn't. To clarify, it wasn't panic eating. I never thought that it was, but now I am. It's just the best before dates were fast approaching and I can't stand waste. Fair enough. And if you're going to buy something on, you know, discount because the date's going off, you might as well, as long as you actually use it and don't waste it, because I don't like the idea of people wasting food. Go out of my way to try and eat everything we can before the date goes off in this house. We are about 90% successful on that front. Sometimes the occasional bit has to go out. But sometimes it's because you're just forced to buy something you know you're not going to be able to eat all of. I kind of hate that. Like this brand of sausages we get, right? They used to do packs of 8. And packs of 8 were really great. You could feed 3 people on that. No problems, no worries. Then they upped it to 10. And that's like, well, okay, 10's fine. We have the normal 8 sausages. And we cook the 2 extra. And then I have them in like a cold sausage sandwich the next day. No waste. Now, for reasons known only to them, the smallest pack you can get is 15. I'm like, stop. Please, stop increasing the amount of sausages you want me to buy. I like sausages. I literally had sausages for dinner tonight, as it happens. But stop increasing the numbers I have to buy. It just increases waste. I hate that. Skill issue if you can't eat 15 in one sitting. Jesus Christ. I eat 3 on average. 4 if it's hot dogs. Key? Alright. Amazing work, my friend. Scooting like a dream machine. I've already been to Stuff and Run just down the way. It's not as good as the Bullseye. It'll do nicely till they figure out how to turn the beam back on. Oh, I left your red velvet cake a special thanks. Is there anything not on discount? That's how good of a job you done. Wet velvet. Very nice. Where's the cake? Show me the cake. I want the cake. It's the only reason I came back here. Where's the cake? Bastard. The cat ate it. I think we've got a lot more levels left to do, you know, looking at this. The cake is a lie. No. Cake is always a lie. Nah, I think the cake was true. It's just the cats ate it first. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I could have eaten it. Oh, furniture storage. Is that where it is? I don't think I could have eaten it because I'm fairly certain I'm like sealed inside this costume. Because you never see me outside of it. So it's possible I don't have a mouth. So I don't think I could eat it, you know? Anyway, what time is it? It's a couple of minutes early, but I don't really feel up to starting another level just to do like 1% of it before we go. What is actually the next level? The bandstand. Yes, the bandstand. Well, okay then. So, that is obviously going to have to be wait for next time, but I think we're doing okay. I mean, how many levels have we gone? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 levels so far, I think. Yeah, 11 levels. That one's going to be number 12. I'm fine with that. It's nice that we've actually got like a map. Oh, look, there's the actual merman statue over there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that the statue's gem was stolen by Karen, I think her name was, mentioned in the last bit, because she hated the hum. So that does make a certain kind of sense. But hey ho, we are getting on okay. Actually, is any of these new? What's he up to? Merman's gem stolen? Yes, we got the Town of the Year thing. Because Jeff Jefferson's on his way, well, trying to make a comeback. Oh yeah, Blake Thrust. What happened to that guy? Rusty Gassick's applicant Kate Man of St. Horns. Who went missing after getting lost in National Park, returned alive and well fed. Huh. They said they didn't have any cake left. No, the cats ate it. Okay. Yeah, that is going to get slowly updated as we go through. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry, I nearly swirled the wrong way there. I'm going to leave it here for today. Yes, as I say, we're getting on well, and we'll continue to pick away at the levels when we get back next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.